Hi Zachary, this is Coach Smart at ABC Baseball Camps. I'm going to do your hitting evaluation. Okay, so we're going to talk about your setup, how you get set up in the batter's box, okay? So we're going to draw a line right here, like this is the batter's box. Okay, so really important, Zachary, that we have our feet pointed in the same direction. Okay, that foot's pointing kind of backwards. I want your feet pointing the same way. Okay, your front foot looks pretty good, but your back foot's kind of pointing back. Okay, and that's going to hinder us when we try to create some energy in our swing. Okay, so got to make sure we get our feet pointed the same way. Okay, from your hand standpoint, let's see where you go here. Okay, so our hands have to be much higher, Zachary. They got to be up here, about even with the ear hole of your helmet. Okay, because now we're going to swing uphill instead of swinging downhill. We have to start our swing like an airplane. Okay, an airplane doesn't fly like this, and then that's my airplane. Okay, and then as it's flying, just kind of drop out of the sky. An airplane starts like this, and it gets lower and lower and lower, and then it lands on the runway, right? That's what our swing has to do. Our swing has to go downhill to the contact zone and then get flat throughout the contact zone to hit the baseball. Okay, so let's see what you do here. Okay, so look at your feet, Zachary. Now your feet you're wide open. Okay, gotta get those feet. Gotta make sure we stride. If Dad's listening to you, to watching this, we gotta stride straight. We can't stride in the bucket, they call it. Don't stride backwards, because that opens up your front hip. Okay, and that's no good. When that front hip opens up, a lot of things bad happen in a swing. Okay, as far as your swing plane goes, see your angle of your swing? It's up. Your swing plane goes like this. It goes around and then up. And I want it to go around and down. Okay? Okay, machine, let's go. Okay, so we got to make sure we're swinging the right way. Pretty good finish. Okay, not bad there. Let's watch another couple swings. So Zachary, sometimes you swing with one hand or finish with one hand, and sometimes you finish with two. Sometimes you take a stride and sometimes you don't. Okay, so the key to hitting, buddy, is to do stuff that's repeatable. Okay, you have to be able to repeat things in order to hit them, to be a successful hitter. Okay, so now you're starting with your feet wide open, which is going to open up that hip. Okay, and that puts you in a bad position to hit with. Okay, so I don't care what you do with your finish, but do it consistently. There's back to your one-handed finish. There's a theme to what I'm talking about. Okay, we have to be repeatable. That's why what I used to do with my two sons when they were young, like you, and one's now playing at the University of Tennessee, is out in my garage, because we lived in a cold weather state. Out in my garage, I would put a piece of tape on the ground there and put another one here, and I'd make them take their stride and step on that tape. And sometimes they wouldn't even have a bat in their hand. They were just practicing their stride so they could repeat it. Okay, we don't want to have a stride or a swing that's different every time. Okay, so that's really important. Another thing I notice is that on your bat, buddy, your hands are separated. Okay, we can't do that. Got to get your hands together on the bat. Your hands can't have a space in between. Okay, that wouldn't. That's not conducive for good hitting. Okay. So what can we do to help you with your swing plane? Okay, so I hope Dad's paying attention here, or Mom's paying attention here. We're gonna have to get you. Mom and Dad have to go out and buy you a couple of tees. Okay. We're going to put one tee right here. We're going to put the other tee back here. And Zachary, we're going to force you to swing your bat so that this tee is going to be a little bit below the other one. Just a little bit. So that when you swing your bat, as your bat comes around, you miss this tee and hit the ball off of that tee. Okay, it's called a dual tee drill. Okay, and the better you get at it, Zachary, the better everything is going to be for you from a baseball standpoint. Okay, so start with it below the level of that tee. And once you can hit the ball and hit ground balls or line drives off that tee, then raise his tee up a little bit. And then once you pass that test, keep raising it up. Get it so it's almost level with the tee in front. Okay? And if you do that drill, that's going to help you quite a bit in everything you're doing. So get a routine every day where you're working with your feet. You're doing your stride work, okay? You can't stride to an open stance. You have to stride to a parallel stance. You can't step that way. Got to step this way. And then do your dual tee drill. That'll really help you, okay? With the link I'm going to send you with your eval, Zachary, I'm also going to send you another YouTube link for that dual tee drill. You can watch how it's done. Then go out and have your parents spend, $15, $20 on a couple tees. And then even if you have to use wiffle balls in the wintertime, do that tee work. Okay? Okay, buddy. It was good meeting you at camp. Have a great spring and summer. We'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp.